Oceangate Titan submersible alleged transcript. An unconfirmed transcript shared online alleges to reveal the conversation being had between the Titan submersible and its support ship, Polar Prince, before the vessel carrying 5 passengers to the site of the Titanic wreckage is believed to have imploded, killing all on board. The transcript has been widely shared on social media platforms but not verified, and there is considerable doubt about its authenticity. Titan, a tourist submersible operated by the private company Oceangate, lost communication with the Polar Prince while descending to the site of the wreck of the Titanic on the morning of June 18, 2023. Alleged final communications between Titan and Polar Prince before its tragic destruction. The unconfirmed script alleges to reveal the final words shared between someone on board the sub, presumably Oceangate CEO Stocktonrush, and the team on board its mothership the Polar Prince. The document has raised a number of concerns, most notably by suggesting that passengers were aware of issues with the vessel some 18 minutes before its devastating implosion. 7 hours, 52 minutes, and 34 seconds, Polar Prince, clear for descent. Enjoy the ride. 7 hours 54 minutes and 7 seconds, Titan, descending now. 7 hours 58 minutes and 16 seconds, Titan, launch sequence complete, ready? 8 hours and 39 seconds, Polar Prince, all clear. 8 hours 1 minute and 11 seconds, Titan, proceeding. 8 hours 3 minutes and 9 seconds, Polar Prince, enjoy the dive gentlemen. 8 hours 19 minutes and 53 seconds, Polar Prince, you're 15 minutes into the dive, current depth. Systems check, please. 8 hours 21 minutes and 28 seconds, Titan, systems check complete, all in order. All lights are green. We are 756, proceeding. 8 hours 22 minutes and 41 seconds, Polar Prince, thank you. Proceed. 8 hours 34 minutes and 2 seconds, Polar Prince, 30 minutes in, update please. 8 hours 34 minutes and 57 seconds, Titan, all systems are functioning normally. We're in good shape. Continuing our descent as planned. 8 hours 36 minutes and 5 seconds, Polar Prince, superb, proceed. 8 hours 49 minutes and 10 seconds, Polar Prince, over 45-minute mark. Current depth? Confirm status. 8 hours 51 minutes and 30 seconds, Titan, depth at 1934. All systems stable and descent continuing as planned. Happy crew. 8 hours 52 minutes and 28 seconds, Polar Prince, excellent. 9 hours 1 minute and 46 seconds, Polar Prince, you're at the hour mark. 9 hours 2 minutes and 13 seconds, Titan, all is smooth sailing here. 9 hours 15 minutes and 21 seconds, Polar Prince, you are at 75 minutes, depth? Status? Do you need to adjust velocity? 9 hours 17 minutes and 50 seconds, Titan, all under control. At 2,960. No adjustments needed. We're enjoying the ride. 9 hours 19 minutes and 3 seconds, Polar Prince, understood. 9 hours 28 minutes and 16 seconds, Titan, we're noting an alarm from the RTM, real-time monitoring system. 9 hours 28 minutes and 35 seconds, Titan, reducing velocity, descent depth 3433. 9 hours 28 minutes and 47 seconds, Polar Prince, understood. Do you need to ascend? 9 hours 30 minutes and 55 seconds, Titan, no change with thrust, the rate of descent is increasing. At 35. Going to release the ballast now. Stand by. 9 hours 30 minutes and 55 seconds, Polar Prince, yes, agree. Release the ballast. 9 hours 32 minutes and 12 seconds, Titan, no improvement. Preparing to jettison the frame. 9 hours and 33 minutes, Polar Prince, affirmative. Update when able. RTM indicator status? 9 hours 35 minutes and 48 seconds, Titan, frame jettisoned multiple attempts needed. But starting the ascent now. 9 hours 36 minutes and 33 seconds, polar prints, multiple attempts. What is your status? RTM indicators? Depth? 9 hours 37 minutes and 38 seconds, polar prints, update, please when able. Asterisk, 9 hours 38 minutes and 9 seconds, Titan, crackling sound at aft. 9 hours 38 minutes and 44 seconds, polar prints, can you identify source? RTM indicator status? 9 hours 40 minutes and 12 seconds, Titan, neg. 9 hours 40 minutes and 40 seconds, polar prints, RTM status? 9 hours 42 minutes and 12 seconds, Titan, trying to run diagnostics. Ascending now. But very slow. Sounds have subsided. Global RTM alert active all red. 9 hours 42 minutes and 57 seconds, polar prints, understood. Any codes? Depth? Ascent rate? 9 hours 43 minutes and 16 seconds, polar prints, updates, when able please. 9 hours 42 minutes and 42 seconds, Titan, slow ascent in progress. Quarter predicted. Unclear why rate is small. No indicator. At 3,476. Aiming for the surface. 9 hours 44 minutes and 3 seconds, polar prints, we are talking it over with the engineer, stand by. 9 hours 45 minutes and 11 seconds, polar prints depth and status, please. What's the wattage on upwards thrust? 9 hours 46 minutes and 37 seconds, Titan, reading red on the A power bus. I switched to B, at 34:57 m more sounds aft. 9 hours 45 minutes and 11 seconds, polar prints depth and status, please. What's the wattage on upwards thrust? 9 hours 46 minutes and 37 seconds, Titan, reading red on the A power bus. I switched to B, at 34:57 m more sounds aft. 9 hours 47 minutes and 19 seconds, polar prints, understood, continue ascent. Talking to Carlos about power bus situation right now. Stand by. 9 hours 48 minutes and 49 seconds, polar prints, we are activating recovery procedures. Carlos is requesting wattage output from bus B, status update please. Velocity of ascent? 9 hours 50 minutes and 9 seconds, polar prints, we're not receiving you. Update please. 9 hours 51 minutes and 16 seconds, polar prints, status and depth report. 9 hours 53 minutes and 8 seconds, polar prints, we need you to respond with status and depth. Carlos is requesting wattage update on thrusters. 9 hours 55 minutes and 1 second, polar prints, we are unable to read you. We are moving to recovery coordinates. Report if you read. 9 hours 57 minutes and 22 seconds, polar prints, please respond if you're able. Implosion nightmare. The terrifying last moments of Titan submersible. According to Spanish submarine expert José Luis Martín, the Titan met a catastrophic end, likened to a balloon popping after plunging like a vertical arrow. The incident resulted in the tragic deaths of Hamish Harding, Shahzada Dawood, Suleiman Dawood, Paul-Henri Nargeolet, and stocktonrush. Based on Martín's calculations, the passengers would have been aware of their impending fate for approximately 48 to 71 seconds before the tragedy unfolded. He explained that the submersible was descending smoothly in a horizontal plane until an electrical failure occurred at an altitude of around 5,577 feet, 1,700 meters. This caused a loss of engine power and communication with the polar prints. Martin speculated that in the final moments, the victims likely lost balance and could have fallen on top of each other as the submersible plummeted uncontrollably for at least 2,953 feet, 900 meters. Recalling the horrifying sequence of events, Martin revealed, the Titan changed position and fell like an arrow vertically because the 400 kilos of passengers that were in the porthole compromised the submarine. They all rushed and crowded on top of each other. Imagine the horror, the fear, and the agony. It must have been like a horror movie. Describing the implosion, he compared it to puncturing a balloon. The investigation into the incident is ongoing, and the voyage data recorder from the Polar Prince is being analyzed and lab questions have been raised about the delay in contacting rescue officials after the loss of communication.